Hey you guys, I'm back with my 2004 Saturn Vue project, and I just wanted to show y'all the new interior. Well, I guess it's not new, but it's clean. It's clean, y'all. I used this on all the black pieces as well as the leather to clean by hand with a toothbrush. I used this on all the gray to clean and some of the spots on the carpet, again, with a toothbrush. After doing that, look at how nasty. Look at this. Look at this disgustingness. Yes, those were what came out. Nasty, nasty, nasty. 20 years of dirt right there. All right. Now, to treat it, on all of the gray, I used the 303. Supposed to be great stuff. I attempted to use it on the black, but the black turned like an ashy color. Was looking like the dragon here. Not pretty. Couldn't get it back to black, so I used Black Magic. It's silicone based. We always used to use it on the 3rd gen Firebirds and Camaros to save their dashes, and let me tell you, it was a godsend here because I put 6 applications of this 303, and it was still coming out ashy. I put 3 applications of this. It finally stopped going ashy, so happy camper. Happy camper. Now to condition the leather, I went with the Lexol, really thick stuff. It did bring the squishiness back to the leather, so yay. Leather's still rough. I'm gonna have to replace this one way or the other, but it's not tore yet, so I'll probably see if I can spackle something. You know how they repair leather, and maybe make it look good enough for now. Driver's seat, though, is trashed. It has tears here and up here, so I have no choice. It has to be replaced. The top is okay. I mean, this isn't great, but it is what it is. But I did manage to score a passenger seat on Marketplace, and this cover will fit on that side. I just have to cut a hole for this, so then I'll have a perfect driver's seat cover. Now, you would say, why don't you move this one that's not so great over there and use the mint one here? Well, problem is, as much as that one's going to get used, this one will get ruined in short order being a driver's seat, so not going to do that. Additions, before I get too far here, new steering wheel to deal with all this crusty, nasty yick. It's all new, so that's all taken care of. I got the cell phone holder mount in there instead of the convoluted one. That's actually a Ford Bronco mount, if you can believe it. The new Ford Broncos. And all I did is use this little angle bracket, 2-inch angle bracket, and attached it to a mounting hole that's factory that's down there, and then attach this to that with a bolt. Voila! No holes in the car. All right, I routed the camera. Yes, I know, there's still a cord. It's for the temporary camera that'll eventually go back into my Civic. I'm just using it as a backup for that one for the time being. Once the window tint gets fixed, that one will be affixed permanently, and that one will go back in the Civic. So there's that. You can see all the crusty, nasty goo. That's still on the radio that I couldn't get off, but all the rest of that glue and whatnot is gone. All the buttons are clean as best as I can get it. I hate that that wore a little, as did the stalk here on the wiper, but it's not orange and nasty anymore. See how much cleaner and nicer all this is. The carpet is trashed. No bueno. Couldn't clean it. It is ruined, so I'm probably going to dye it. Or get a replacement. I thought I had a replacement, but it was no dice. It was rusty in the back. So my back is perfect. It's just that one part. So maybe I'll get lucky and a steam cleaner or something will clean it. I don't know. I did replace this piece with one from a junkyard so it doesn't have that paint on it. You see the new pedals? That is 0607 Redline. The 0607 Redline brake pedal wouldn't fit. I'd have to get the whole assembly. It's much shorter and wider. So that is actually a pedal for a 2018 Honda Accord. That dead pedal cover that you see that looks like these guys is actually basically a 2018 Corvette, whatever that year range is. That dead pedal came out of that. And underneath it is a bracket for a 2018 Jeep Wrangler JK. Anyway, I'll put better descriptions and better year ranges in the description if anybody wants to do that. But I like the stainless pedals. It's just me. It's not some people's taste, but I like it. Anyway, moving on. I did work on getting that suction cup mount that had been glued on there with all type of insane glue. It's better. I mean, it's not as bad as it was, but it still looks like crap because this piece was tearing and ripped and came out with the part. So the thought is either get a vinyl overlay that's textured leather, maybe do something here in a Saturn logo that kind of hides that, or a whole piece, but this texture is going to show through. So I'm not quite sure what to do there. I'm still pondering, or I may just cut this whole piece at this line out of another Saturn Vue at the junkyard and actually just put the whole piece on there. Since there's already a seam here, it might not look weird to have it going around as a full seam. So there's a couple options I'm debating. But you'll see it's much cleaner. I've got the new console installed. I really like this thing. It's not everybody's taste, but I like it. There's a button there. You pull this out. There's a deep pocket. It's my dash camera holder down there. And got your cup holders up at driver's height now. Got yourself another little compartment there. And back here, press that button, little cup holders pop out, and there's a little cubby right there. You got your auxiliary charging here. There's one down in here. I went through so fast, I don't know if y'all saw. There it is. And this actually comes out, so you can pull your charging cord cable up through there if you'd like. I'm not, but anyhow, this is the port for the dash camera, the main one. See, I tucked it all around, so this will literally be the only cord you see once this guy is out. All right, moving on. Let you see all the panels. It's pollen season out here, so But you can see how much cleaner everything is. So much cleaner, so much cleaner. I got all the dirt and grime and nasty out. All that schmutz that was every which where. Come around back here. See, all this is clean. Everything back here is clean. The handle's clean. All that schmutz is off of here. There's no more handprints of dirt on this carpet. I even took all that out and cleaned it. So we're doing good. There's a little hook right there I gotta get, but that's how everything was. Like I said, I went through the toothbrush on everything. This thing's been to the junkyard, so there's a few little minor scuffs and whatnot of new dirt. But here's the camera that goes to the one up front that looks out the back window. So I see I tucked all its wires. It runs all the way up. There's the old panel I replaced the weather strip. No more holes